It's Saturday night.
Hey everybody,
How's it going, everyone? What's up?
welcome Aaron. It's a little different this week, as you can see. We look different. We've got shurikens, Chinese throwing stars, or ninja stars, as the trailer guru calls them, floating around in front of us. So yeah, I'm just trying stuff out. Uh, I believe I can add a camera now and actually bring that in with us to show my braking area.
Yeah, it looks good. I think this is it's always good to try out new software and try to go out of your comfort zone to see if you can
Yeah.
find something better, right? Versus being content all the time. So
And this
yeah,
is
it should be
cool.
good.
I can grab these screens and just move them around however I want.
It's a pretty awesome.
Pretty
Um,
intuitive. StreamYard didn't do that.
yeah, to be honest, it's probably StreamYard has just such a big embedded user base at this point. Then they're comfortable with the software and how it works. So they always have to be, well, when it comes to tech, on the cutting edge
Right.
and see if there's better alternatives out there. So I think this is a good
Oh, wow.
idea. We'll
Our
see how it
board
goes.
lights up when we speak. That'll be a big plus whenever anybody's playing trivia using this.
Oh yeah,
You
for
goes
sure,
first.
for
Oop.
sure.
Yep. Saw you flash first. How's your day been?
I've just been trying to catch up on all my adult things that I need to do on the weekend
Yeah.
and trying to relax a little bit as well. How about you? How's your
Ah,
weekend been so
pretty
far?
much the same thing. Trying to get stuff done, and I appreciate you stopping by because everybody's preoccupied with other stuff right now,
Yeah,
particularly in
Saturday is always a tough ask. I think that's
yeah,
always the
the comic community has the big cancer uh, telethon going on all weekend. So they're
okay. Well,
all
how's that going? Hope they're doing
last I heard a few hours ago, they had just broke about $30,000.
wow. Good for them.
They're on
That's
track to
huge.
break last year's $50,000 by tomorrow when they finish.
Okay, yeah, that's
Auctions going on now. Anybody watching, make sure if you got some money, just leave here and click on that link above. Barry, I know you're loaded, man. Just go to the auction, spend all your money, and then come back and hang out with us.
so Barry.
What's up, Perry? How you doing, man? Kenneth,
See
appreciate y'all
Ken.
coming by. I like this software here.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
This is just a simple web interface, actually, not the OBS plugin.
I think it will be interesting. I want to go and look to see what kind of customization features. Probably just scratching the surface, especially since you're new to it. So
Oh,
yeah, could turn out to be we all ditch StreamYard and go to Streamlabs instead here.
yeah. There's no free version though.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay,
The
that's probably
minimum
what
version,
stopped me.
you get
But
7 days free, and then it's $9.99 a month for the. Then
okay, I
that's
see.
5. You only get 5 guests at $9.99 a month.
It's still not too bad, I suppose,
No,
right?
for $19.99, you get 11 guests and all the bells and whistles and widgets and games and just let's see what all I got over here we can play with.
Depends on how much they allow you to stream, I suppose. I guess if at some point I'm thinking Streamlabs is gonna cut off or maybe drop the free plan, and then
Right.
folks will have to scramble for an alternative. So maybe a paid solution is possibly the only way. Unfortunate.
Every day that I've been making DuckTales.
So, yeah,
That brings back memories of my
you can
childhood.
have
That's
up
for sure.
to 150 megabytes of video clips stored ready to play.
So is that like one video? No, just
With
joking.
most clips only being a few seconds, but it says an hour and a half.
Yeah, well, hour and a half. Depends, I
100
suppose, on the
megabytes.
compression
Oh,
codec
also,
that you're
I've only
using.
got. I'm thinking of the 1999 plan. I've only got the 9.99 plan.
I
So only
see.
they probably get 3 GB or something like that.
Yeah, that would probably be plenty of space for whatever videos you would want. That's for sure.
Yeah, for one show that you're gonna do, even someone like Paul that puts in,
Yeah.
half his show is video clips. So sometimes he might benefit from using Restream for a while because he doesn't have that option.
Possibly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Virtual backgrounds. I don't really care about the virtual backgrounds. Got different overlays. Clouds. Oh, there's a Christmas tree. Neat. And so what does that look like on the other end? Does it do anything? I'm not sure how to enable the alert boxes. It's supposed to say whenever somebody joins the stream or whatever.
Oh, the little notification sound.
Yeah. Maybe type something in chat. Oh yeah, there it is. Test. So now the chat shows up on the screen. And I can move it around wherever I want. I think Restream does that too.
Okay. Okay.
I seem to recall Paul being able to put the chat on the screen. And I also don't have full HD unless I pay the $19.99 price level. So they got that little bit, they hold back. Oh, we got different themes.
Let's play Jeopardy. Barry says, "How about Trivial Pursuit? Have you ever played Trivial Pursuit?"
Oh man, I've got some Trivial Pursuit cards I found in the garage a couple weeks ago. They're like 70s rock and roll because they were printed in like 81 or something like that.
Yeah. The thing with those kind of games, it feels like you're going back to school or something when they asking questions. I know
got
it's
the
a
moon
knowledge of general trivia and
cherry
stuff, but
blossoms. Cool. I like that one. Kind of blocks my camera up there a little bit though. Oh yeah, and we got the banners, tickers, and get this one, a teleprompter that only you can see. So you can put your script in there and have everything in front of you.
sounds good.
And I haven't set up CloudBot, but it comes with CloudBot, which I'm sure you've seen in other people's chats.
Not too familiar with it actually. I guess not in too many
It
streams just because of time
automatically bans
constraints.
people that curse if you want it to. You set it up to occasionally post. Be sure to click on like and stuff like that.
I see.
So all that's automated. It can do quite a bit from what I remember. I see all the pro breakers and all were always. I think this is what they use after sitting here using this. Guys like oh, what's their names?
Yeah,
Striker
probably
breaks and guys like that.
not too big on the streaming or the breaking
Yeah,
community,
it's
I
been a while
suppose.
since I watched those guys. Chi City, Chi City, however you say it. Which he's now in Vegas with the other guy. And Run Good Life. He's one of the ones I like to watch sometimes.
Yeah, he's got a good channel, I think.
Yeah.
He's a little bit more straightforward. Actually gives his opinions. So
Oh yeah. I like his. He's got a
one of the
good
better channels
personality.
out there for sure.
Some of them you're kind of like, eh. You don't
Yeah.
seem like somebody I would like to hang out with, but he does.
Well, it's not even that. It's there. You have to read between the lines. For some, it's a business, and they totally
Oh
have
yeah.
to understand that they need to promote from the business end, but you need to filter that out from the personal side as well, right?
Right.
Are you trying to sell your product, or are they trying to give you a straight deal
Yep.
when it comes to these products that they're selling? So,
Right.
yeah,
And I've seen him straight up bust on some of that stuff he gets sent.
yeah. I think he's still probably a little biased towards the hobby. You know, he still has his own breaking business,
Oh
and
yeah.
certainly,
And some
you
of
know,
that can just be bias that you're not even aware of because he
right,
wants
exactly.
that way. I don't want to see the negative side.
But I think you kind of have to, right? Because you know these guys are telling you something is good or something is great. You should go and buy this product.
Yeah.
You can't use. I mean, you can get an opinion, but ultimately, it should be on the person who's the consumer to decide whether that's a good idea or not.
My
And
advantage is I've
when it
never had
comes
to
from a
worry.
breaker, I think it's just a conflict of interest. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It is. Of course, I never have enough money to buy the stuff they're breaking, so they can't influence me to buy it if they tried.
Exactly.
I don't
Pretty
never
much
see them breaking tops. Flat
most
shit.
hobby or retail, even most retail products, are just they're certainly not but that's the financial aspect of the hobby is always complicated, right?
Right.
What's up, Barrett? Good to see you, Barrett.
Okay. Hey, Barrett.
Barry and Barrett.
Put my chat back on. See if it's. Oh yeah.
I wonder if Barrett's nickname was ever called Barry at some point in his life. If he likes it or not. I won't do that to you, Barrett.
Where do I go? There it is. Here, Barrett, if you want to hop on, here is the link.
Hey, Sydney Cat, how's it going? Good to see you.
Hey, Sydney Cat. Yeah, oh wow. It's picking up on the screen before it is on my little thing over here. It's a new experience. I also need to. My camera seems so washed out, so white. I mean, I know I'm white, but I ain't that white.
Yeah, it's always tough to sort through
Unless
all
it's
the
Republican or something.
technical difficulties. It's probably the lighting as well. You're coming in a little soft. I'm
Yeah,
not
I do
sure.
have a light right over me. Here,
See, what I've got is I've got lights on two sides, so I never get direct glare. So
you also got natural light out there coming through the window, don't you?
there's a little natural light, but you'll see I've got two lights here.
Yeah.
There's one and then two. It's a little dark now, right?
I
But
think what I need is a diffused light. My problem
yeah,
is I got this bulb and it's hard. I just haven't gotten around to fixing that because usually I got this on the screen.
Yeah, it's hard to it's something about some kind of mental block where, something that you can do easily and then you never get around to.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I'm
It's
bad
called
about
being
that. Put off something
procrastinator.
that takes 5 minutes.
Exactly.
I did
But yeah,
have
I
a
could
piece
do
of
that.
wax paper taped over it, but it didn't really do a lot of good. So
Yeah, you know what? You probably need those lights that you can dim
yeah,
as you need it, right? You can have different power level going through the lights and then
man,
um
these are some fat packs inside these score blasters
that is what I like about this product. It's meant more as a budget product for folks who want to
for
just have
collectors.
some
Yeah,
football cards. And I think there's 132 cards per blaster,
right.
which makes it
But you
about
got to
20
remember,
cents a card.
almost half the cards in a pack are inserts
It's not bad at all.
because they got
I
a lot of
mean,
insert sets.
the insert sets tend to have the better star
Yeah,
players, which I always
like the one
appreciate.
right here on the back.
Hmm.
Elite Neighbors.
There you go. That's
Cool.
a good one. It's carrying my fantasy team.
And that's the 89 flashback.
Yep, lots of big rookies from that 89 set for
Oh,
sure,
man, I
right?
love that set. That was one of the first things I ever sold on eBay was 89 score for $300.
89 score. A little before my time, I
Sealed
will
factory
say.
set.
No, it's got a lot of good rookies in that set, that's for
I
sure.
wonder what that sealed factory set goes for nowadays.
Interesting, yeah.
I haven't thought about
Probably
that.
probably not as much as the 2021 or 2020 peak, but
Yeah.
started probably still brings good value. Just there's a lot of Hall of Famers in that, right? Is that the Aikman, Barry Sanders?
Yeah, I think that's even the same picture as the Halloween card. It just doesn't have the Halloween.
Different border and different stock as well. These are actually on
The
real
stock's definitely
card stock, yeah.
much better. Well, they had to do that.
Well, those old cards almost
another one.
remind you of a vintage card stock in a way, right? The cheapest card
The
stock or you
Donruss.
could get.
That's where it's 89 Donruss.
Yeah,
That
it
was
is.
my first thought. It's paper.
The thinnest of all the cardboard stock that they could have used. That would have been cool if they used like a real vintage stock, a little thicker.
Oh yeah,
It would have been just like the old 89 score set. That would be pretty awesome.
right. That would have been cool.
Yeah, missed opportunities, I suppose.
Grayson Murphy. Don't know him. Defensive end. No wonder. And a defensive tackle. And
There you
JJ
go, JJ
McCarthy.
McCarthy.
Which, you know what? I never got one of those out of the Halloween stuff. I opened 3 of them bundles and never got a McCarthy.
It seems like you're going to miss out on certain players if you get different parts of the run of the
Yep.
set.
Oh,
So,
for sure. Have you noticed? Is it Donruss? Donruss baseball. Have you opened any of that?
yeah, I think I made. I think I opened up quite a bit of that, to be honest.
They didn't even
and
bother to mix the cards up.
yeah, no
They run in
randomization.
order. You know, it's like 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. I was like, okay.
Quite a disappointment, right?
That's kind of lazy. Yeah, it makes it much quicker to sort the cards. I gotta give them that.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. I will say that, but depending on what part of the set you get in your blaster, you can end up with multiple duplicates, and you won't be able to finish the set, which
Oh,
is
dude, I got 6 of some of them because
very
I bought a bunch of the gravity packs.
right.
The yellow yellow floods. I like Stafford. I like them.
It
when
seems
he
like the
was good.
blasters were the way to go with that. I did pull a couple,
Yeah,
ended up with
it
a couple
was.
autographs, so pretty decent product, I think.
I enjoyed Donruss. I always have. Brock Purdy. Bryce Young.
I think I enjoy it for if it's at the right price,
Jim
I'll buy
McMahon.
it.
What the heck?
Yeah, I know, right?
I question why some of the guys are in the set, but I guess
There's a kind of cool Warren Moon card in here in a Seahawks jersey. So
Oh yeah, I forget he finished out with them. Elijah Jones,
that might have been the one that caught my eye.
Cole Bishop, Oro Horo.
Looks like Sidney Cat's a Bears fan. I think they
Uh-huh,
have a
yep.
pretty bright future. They just have to put it together, but they're
There's Latu, however you say it.
Latu.
Peyton Wilson
Those Samoan or
figures.
Tongan names are always difficult to pronounce.
My green parallels, defensive tackle. Yay.
There you go. There's an easy one. DJ Moore.
There's your Bears. Here we got Chris Jenkins. Probably another defensive guy. Hey, the new Kid Reporter card.
Wonder how hard it is to win a competition like that. You just
I
have
don't
to
know.
get
I
lucky,
never
right?
really looked at it. I assume you got to be a kid.
Well, yeah, that's
I'm kind of
well,
excluded. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
that's true. That might be
Rome of Dunsey. There's
Disqualifier
another bear.
there.
What'd I get? The bear blaster?
Not bad. Roma Duns he's the pretty big receiver prospect there.
Good. But he's on the Bears.
Yeah. Well, yeah, hopefully these guys can turn it around, right? When they get the top picks, like Khalid
There's
Williams, Roma
a Hall of
Duns.
Fame first ballot Andre Tippett. I remember him.
The old Patriots jerseys and stuff, the
Yeah.
logos.
And the logo,
Yeah, that's the best logo.
right?
Too bad they got rid of that one.
Yeah. Oops. Darnell Savage. Brees Hall again.
It is within the realm of possibility to pull autographs out of here. I did get one from this year's score.
Yeah, it says ultra or something. Rookie signatures green.
Yeah, unfortunately, mine wasn't a rookie, but it was a pretty decent one, so I wasn't too upset with it.
That's cool. Leggett. Is that how you say it?
Probably, yeah.
French.
It's however you say it is how it is truly pronounced.
Spencer Rattler. I got a few of his what is that, Sage cards, pre-rookies.
Yeah, I think that stuff is going to
Right.
be a lot more prevalent these days. I think I saw even some of the Panini stuff, the hobby stuff that's supposed to be NFL only.
Yeah.
They have prospect stuff in there now, or NIL stuff, which is even
NIL,
worse.
yeah.
They're not even drafted in. They're not even professional player yet. I guess they are technically professionals now if you're getting
If
paid.
they're making money, right?
Yeah, from an NIL deal.
Ooh, I saw that. Mostert. Jim Everett. There's another one.
Yeah.
Christian Okoye.
Well, you think about it, the Rams
Oh, Anthony.
list of great players probably gets pretty thin, right? Once you're past like Eric Dickerson or
Yeah. JSN. I can say his name a lot better now that I know you can just say JSN. Let them
or they
bright
can only
green-
put Kurt Warner in so many sets, right? They've got to
You just
find
gotta
some
love
other
those bright
Seahawks
green.
jerseys.
Jeez.
I
Yeah.
hate them. Looks like
I
they
know,
came off of a looks like they came from a construction site. Sorry, Barrett, if you're still
Or
here.
stepped out of a rave or something.
They look like the Green Man from
Yeah.
the Charlie suit for Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, God, that's hilarious. I need to watch the final season. I still haven't watched it.
What's up, Christina? See you too, Will.
That and Curb Your Enthusiasm. I haven't watched either one of them because I've been on YouTube too much.
I really like Curb Your Enthusiasm. I actually think
Oh,
it's better than
love that.
Seinfeld in
Me
a lot of
too.
ways, man.
I love that show. Oh man, the one with the chicken place, the Palestinian chicken
Oh yeah, or the
across the street from the
yeah, or the
Goldberg's
buffet.
Deli.
Yeah,
Oh my god, that was great.
it's a great show. I do enjoy that show.
He took off Super Dave's
I haven't seen the last few
yarmulke,
seasons yet,
stomped it in
but
the dirt in front of the
yeah,
Palestinians, and they're cheering him.
there
Bo Nix.
you go.
Thibodeau sack attack. And Malik Neighbors again. Got the base and the insert.
Big fan of Malik Neighbors. He's carrying my fantasy football team. So
Yeah. I hear he's doing good. Oop, I got something there. Look like something sparkly and maybe numbered.
yeah, at least one numbered parallel per blaster, which is kind of
There you go.
nice.
Puka, he's out though, so is he still out or is he going to be able to come back for the playoffs?
I'm not sure when he'll be back, but didn't he go off in a cart? And that is never a good sign.
Right.
What's up, DK?
ADK. And Devontae, there's Warren Moon. Good picture. Like you said, Seahawks.
Yeah, that was an interesting one.
Uh-huh.
That caught my eye.
So weird to 99% of the time you see him, he's an Oiler.
I think they kind of need to do that. It's not even so much about the hobby is all about the rarity of the card where they need to design the cards where they're actually
was good.
collectible. There's a reason other than a monetary value to collect the cards, right? So I think that's pretty cool.
I agree. Yeah. Bo Nix. That's the actual base rookie.
Probably doing pretty decently, but he plays for the division rival, the Donkeys, so can't be a fan.
Yeah. Michael Hall Jr. Jackson Powers. Sam Hubbard. Just Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers, that's my Raiders right there. He's actually doing really well too this season.
Yeah.
He's going to be a stud tight end for us.
Aiden Hutchinson. One of the only defensive players. There it is. Oh, what is it? Number 2.
Blake
Blake
Corum.
Corum, number
There you go.
630.
Nice looking parallel. I love gold.
At least he's an offensive rookie.
There you go. Exactly. That's what you want to see.
All right.
You'd love to see the big name quarterbacks, but I think those are certainly collectible as well.
Hey, look who's here.
What's up, Will?
Where did he go? Scared him. It's new software. He got scared. What do you think?
What the heck? How do I see myself? How does this work?
It's like a caveman discovering fire right there. That's what Will is right now.
Dude, no, like I can't see you guys. Like, how do I see you?
You might
guys?
not be able to, Will. Maybe that's how the mobile version works, but
that'd be that would suck. Gotta be
Yeah, it would.
Dang
it. How do I do this?
Well, we can
1 second. Let me do something.
Okay, I got one more pack.
I think I have to wait for this ad.
How are you getting ads? What the hell?
Oh no, it's like a repeat thingy. Yeah, I see nothing. What the heck?
Okay, well, figures you come along and we find a flaw with this great new software I found.
PC
Let
Master
me.
Race.
Hey, I like that one.
Oh,
There you
that-
go.
Jeffrey, Lee
CMC.
Peter.
oh, why can't I see crap? What the heck? I don't like this. I don't like this.
Super Cup.
Crap.
Petrie.
Oh, this stinks. Oh,
Aaron
where?
Travis.
I don't like this. What the heck?
Jeffrey Pace.
What's this app called? Streamlabs. It should work on mobile.
It
Does
should,
Stream-
yeah. Chris Jenkins. Oh well, I was hoping to at least get a good green.
Let me download the app. Oh, I see you guys now. What the heck?
What happened?
Don't ask me. I have no idea.
Well,
How do I
glad to
get
see
rid
you,
of that pause button screen?
'cause I
What?
hate to think,
Well, you have to embrace the new, and then you must
How
go
do I
out of your
do that?
boundaries and embrace the
yeah,
new
we all kinda overlook
technology.
old stuff.
I guess I'll just. How do I get rid of this pause screen? Video settings. I have no idea.
I
What?
don't know what a pause screen is.
Yeah, it showed me like the pause. It showed me the screen. What? Mm,
What we got? Chris.
nope, not that. Video settings. No, everything's good on my end except for that. What? Oh, wait, let me try something. Nope. Didn't do crap. Ugh.
There we go.
Come on, you stupid thing. I give up. I'll just be here.
So what is it showing you now? Nothing but a blank screen?
No, it's like it says live and then it shows rewind and then the play button and then like fast forward button and I don't know how to get rid of that screen.
Huh.
Yeah, maybe you need to get like a tablet with more
Oh,
would
there
probably
we
show
go.
the interface and stuff.
There we go. Something just happened where I can see you guys now.
Maybe you need a new phone.
No, dude, this is one of the newest iPhones. I think it's like 2 years
Well,
old.
then charge it.
That's not gonna do anything. Oh, and I can't charge my tablet because I don't have the right charger for it. I need to get one. Well, hello everybody.
Oh, everybody, welcome, Boggs.
So
Yeah,
well, you walked in the door from work or something.
yeah. No, I just worked. It was a long day, but it was a good day. Alabama lost to freaking Vanderbilt in football, which makes me even happier.
Yeah, I can live with that.
I'll live with it any day of the week. I was gonna say, Kevin, how much longer do you think you're gonna go? Because I was thinking about going to shower real quick.
I'm gonna open this other box of Score football, so got to see
Okay.
how the Target does
Yeah.
against the Walmart. Even
Yeah,
though
once we're done with the stream, I'll go shower, and then if you guys still want to chat, I've got many hours to talk.
ain't got to
Yeah, I
work.
probably
tomorrow.
can't stay very long to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin,
yeah, whenever you need to
well,
go,
Kevin,
Bear,
if
I
you want to
appreciate
talk, yeah, whenever you want to
Drop
talk,
in.
if you want to talk after Kevin, let me know.
My thumbnails aren't long enough to actually do that.
Did you sort after last night, Aaron, or were you busy working after?
No, after last night, I just went to sleep, especially after.
Yeah, you said you weren't feeling too good. Yeah.
See, Rob's fat stacks earlier. Will.
Yeah, no, I
Saying
saw
that
what
he won that slab.
what did Trev win? I didn't see what Trev won.
Oh, I didn't see what Trev won.
What was the slab you were talking about? Oh, the Batman one? Oh,
Yeah.
so jealous. So jealous. But so happy for Tony. Tony's a great dude. He's a good
Oh
friend.
yeah. Oh, golly, I think I got the.
Dude,
I think I got the numbered card right off the bat.
Tony deserves much love because he's been through a lot this
Oh,
year. He
cool.
lost his father and he lost his best friend 2 months
Oh,
later.
man. Roger Staubach.
Nice.
Dude, one of my favorites of the old school guys.
DK says to just take a bath in the sink, Will.
If I could fit, I would, but
call
I'm
that a
6
hoe
foot
bath?
tall.
I was gonna say, have you seen the waterless bath? The ones that are basically like those almost like looks like a wet napkin. I've seen it at
Yeah, I was
Walmart,
about
the
to
as
say
seen
a
on
wet nap.
TV.
Shower.
Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
Looks terrible. Sounds terrible.
That is what
Have
prostitutes
Christina, have Bethany and James stop by in the chat?
I'm sure. No, haven't seen them. Of course, I don't see the chat now.
It's okay. I'll let you. We'll keep you updated.
There it is.
I'll take a picture of it, DK, and I'll see if I can show you what it's disgusting. You're basically just
Yeah, you
rubbing
gotta
your
get the
sweat
important
all over
spots
yourself.
Right. There's like
Yeah,
3
that's
spots,
just terrible.
Nothing else matters. Just hit the important spots.
Just go get a bottle of Drakkar Nor and just blast yourself with it for
Dracon Nor. Yeah, exactly.
it'll
There are
do
people.
way better.
Others just take a bath in patchouli oil once a week.
Is that Lad McConkey? No, that's not Lad. That's
Brock
Brock.
Bowers,
Raiders.
Christian
Let's see if my Yankees are still losing.
Wilkins, not even Wilson.
We're tied. We
No,
are
there's
tied with
McConkey.
the Royals.
Lad McConkey,
Royals are giving us
Interesting name right there.
right?
Yeah.
Hold on, Will. Kevin's ripping some.
Yeah,
packs
yeah.
there.
Go ahead. I like
Yeah.
McConkey.
Sam Hubbard again.
He's a beast, dude. You don't
Oh,
want to
there you
mess with
go.
that dude.
Mike Jasecki.
It's a nice looking one. Too bad he's not in a Dolphins jersey there.
I know, right?
Number
What is he wearing? Is he in a
399.
Pats gear with a Bengals logo?
Yeah,
And that's terrible.
I know. I hate when they do that. It pisses me off
Yeah.
so much.
Oh, where's my? There it
Okay,
is.
I'm gonna put on my Clemson Tigers and I'm gonna put on my Yankees.
I
Not
don't know
the
what
same time.
parallel that is. Stars or bicentennial, maybe, or
I have no
Looks
idea.
like it.
Day, or
I can't keep up. Maybe look on the
I
back
can't
of one of the
either. They always
wrappers would be able to
change
tell
it.
you. The wrapper itself, it'll tell
Oh,
you what
yeah.
parallel it is. We can guess by the name.
Right.
Is it true the Mets beat the Phillies tonight?
Don't know. I haven't paid attention.
I think that I read that the Mets beat the Phillies. Who was the first game?
Eddie George.
First game. Oh, Cleveland beat the Tigers 7-0.
Oh yeah. I was hoping the Tigers would get a run going.
Yeah, the Yankees are tied with the Royals 5-5. I'm not saying the Royals are bad. It's just I hope we win at least in 5 or 6 games.
Miles Garrett. Bradley Chubb.
That guy's a stud.
Flipper Anderson, there's a name I haven't seen in
God.
a while either.
Yeah, I know, right?
George Karlaftis. Elijah Jones, rookie.
No idea.
Green border. Well, at least are all the green bordered ones rookies?
No, they will not be. That we got either a rookie or a veteran.
So they
I
Okay,
get maybe
thanks.
2 or
green
3
parallels,
per
'cause
blaster. if I had to
Sometimes some of the
guess.
sets they only parallel the rookies for certain sets.
Interesting.
Which sets are those? Usually they'll have all the base set guys as
I'd
well.
have to look, but yeah, if you pay attention, the only thing you get parallels of that certain color is the
Mhm.
rookie part of
Possibly.
the set. It might be Zenith or something, because it's
Did
one of
you-
those that's like only has 200 cards and 100 of them are rookies.
No, maybe that's just the base card though.
Yeah,
I don't know. Zenith isn't one of those sets I buy a whole lot of.
yeah.
Yeah, same.
Brock Bowers.
There you go. You get a lot of that Brock Bowers. He's gonna be good though.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a stud.
Aiden Hutchinson again.
That's Jeremy's boy.
And
Speak of the
Brock
devil,
Bowers
there's another
and
one.
Oh my God, Brock Bowers 100 times.
That's nice. I
At
like
least he's a stud. At least he's a good player.
Donai Mitchell. Adonai.
Ooh.
Clinton Portis.
Man, that guy was
Yeah,
a beast.
DK, have a great weekend.
Have a
Myers,
good one, DK. Talk to you soon, man.
Jackson. Hutchinson base.
Nice.
Mondre Stevenson. Bo
I'm
Jackson.
just
There
benched.
you go. I need another one of those, so I got one for my book.
Did you do anything fun today, Kevin? Did you go out and about, or
I went by the costume. I just can't stay away from that place.
did you get anything? I'm guessing you did.
Of course.
Okay, I can't. I'll look after when
Avian
you're done.
Sanders. Rome of
There's a pretty
Dundee.
decent rookie, Roma Duns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Williams, Cedric Gray. And Joe.
Oh, it's
Burrow.
Burrow in the green.
At least it's a
There you go.
decent
There's a veteran.
parallel.
So now you know
Yeah,
you can get
right.
all. It's probably you probably hope that they're all rookies,
I know,
right?
right?
So
That would be nice.
Nice, Joe Montana.
Yeah, I'll hold on to that one too. Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, he's out this weekend. I just read.
Darren Bland.
Yeah, he's a cornerback for the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
9 interceptions. Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, last year he had a good year. I don't know how he's doing this year. I don't follow that team. I
Yeah.
don't like them either.
My best friend here in town is he lived out in Dallas for about 15, 20 years and became a Dallas Cowboys fan. Now he doesn't watch football.
I can understand
He
why.
gave up about a year ago.
Oh, I would give up on the Cowboys too.
And then I came over and told him all about who was it they picked up last year? Now they got Stroud, or not Stroud, but
You talking about Michael Parsons?
yeah, I guess it was when he was all hyped up. I went over there and hyped him up, and he got all excited.
you may not like the Cowboys, but you know they always put together a pretty decent team. They're not terrible year over
No.
year.
No,
They don't have playoff
I-
success, but they always have
That's
star
it.
players and a respectable team on the
Yeah,
field,
No, I
which I
agree.
can
do a
always
decent
appreciate.
showing, and then they get to the playoffs, and jeez,
No, I agree.
Jordan Love. Wasn't Micah Parsons? It was the one that never even, I don't think, got out there and played. Was it Trey Lance that was with them?
Oh,
He's
Trey
still their
Lance.
third string quarterback, I think.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
who it was
he-
that got him all hyped up.
Well, they're paying him his 5th year rookie year, which is like where he was drafted. That's probably like 10 or 11 million dollars this year. So it's wasted
Oh.
money if he's never going to see the field.
Exactly.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Alien head Roger Staubach.
That could be a short print of some sort.
Cool.
That is cool.
I don't see no numbers.
Staubach was a stud.
No, it's not numbered, but still,
Beautiful though.
yeah. I like that alien head.
Nice.
That's something people recognize. Where do I got my? That's what I like about Score. They do have good vets, and
Yep.
some that you wonder, like, why. I don't recognize any of these guys. Jared Burse.
Versus a
Jalen
solid Waddle.
Waddle's a damn good player. On it,
Yep.
just can't seem to do nothing. Will Levis. Marvin Harrison.
Yep. His dad was a freak.
St. Brown.
Amon Ra. You know, the cool thing about St. Brown is his mom is German. His dad was a 2-time Mr. Universe champion.
Oh wow.
Talking about athletic.
Eli.
Eli.
Yeah, that looks David Montgomery.
Was he safe?
Kurt Warner. He's a damn good player too. The Dolphins got so many good players.
Who is
They
it?
got
A
Shane.
Shane. Yeah, he's okay. He's just slowed down a lot, but
Yeah.
Well, they have a lot of good skill position players, right? But that's not
Right.
necessarily what wins a football game. So that's the
Exactly.
problem.
exactly.
True. Malachi. Oh, these are the
Accord.
rookies. That's why I don't know their names. Dallas Turner.
That guy's gonna be a stud.
Mason
Dallas Turner.
Smith. And what we got?
Who is that?
Greg Lloyd.
Oh.
Linebacker.
Legend. Yeah, he's a
Prescott.
former.
There's Dak.
Oh God.
JJ McCarthy. So I got about, what, 3 of them.
TJ Watt, stud. Patrick
Willis.
Willis. Oh, dude, that guy was a menace.
Hall of Fame first ballot.
How many packs we got left, Kev?
This is it.
Nice.
Final pack of 2 boxes. Well, another Levis. Drew Brees. Hadn't seen him yet.
Nice. Justin Tucker, great kicker.
Yeah. Thielen. Laporta. And Eli's brother Peyton.
Yep.
There's Jasecki again. For Stingley Jr. Xavier Worthy.
Yep. Solid.
Jermaine Burton.
Solid.
Braylon Trice. Linebacker.
Solid.
Frank Gore Jr.
On the bench somewhere.
Cade Stover.
Don't know much about him.
Tight end. Quinyon Mitchell.
He's gonna be good for the Eagles for years to come.
CeeDee Lamb.
Nice. I like CD.
I do too. He was a beast in college at least.
Oh yeah.
Devin the Chain again. Jordan Whittington.
I don't know that dude.
Rams. Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, that's a cool card. He's holding the Lombardi.
Yep. Celebrating for sure.
I bet Trev would love that card.
Yeah, that'll be one I'll probably end up with quite a few of. Because I usually buy at least 4 or 5 of these Score blasters and a few fat.
Nice.
I like Score.
Oh yeah. So what'd you get at the costume shop? I missed earlier.
All right. It was pretty cool. I ran across something I hadn't even thought about.
Mm-hmm.
But at least not in a while. Yeah, where I would have maybe looked it up. But we'll start with the one he gave me for free just because I was like, this is $1 comic, you know. And I'm buying these others for $4 a piece. How about
Nice.
thing?
How big's the Swamp Thing run?
It's 170 issues, but I really only care about the first 100.
Nice.
The Alan Moore that starts at 23, I think,
Mm.
and goes up through 60 something. And then this part, the Rick Veitch, which he drew, or Bitch, I don't know. He drew the covers for the Alan Moore run, and then he took over the writing after Alan Moore quit.
Oh,
And then after him was Nancy Collins, and I want all 3
Yeah.
of their runs. After that, I don't really care. And this, I just thought it was funny. Teen Titans Spotlight, Teen Titans. I think it's April of '88.
Yep, Robin, Kid Flash.
Stuck in the '60s.
That's a
Peace,
nice
Us.
looking
man.
cover.
Oh,
Dirty hippie pulling a gun on Robin, or on Aqualad, I guess is who that is.
yep.
Gotta be.
Oh, that is Aqualad. Yep.
Yeah, Robin's back here.
Kid Flash, Wonder Woman, whatever. Kid
Wonderful.
Wonder Girl.
Peace, man. I had
It's
to buy
funny.
that. $4. Another Dagar from Gold Key.
Nice.
I just think those covers are cool.
Oh yeah.
And man, I don't think it's got a spine tick on it. It's got a
Dang,
nice,
that's awesome.
no folds or anything. A little bit right there, but oh, and the corner's got a dink. When somebody dropped it on the corner. Damn it. If it was a card, it would instantly be trash. I just thought that was a good cover. I looked at all
What
the
is it?
Our Fighting Army.
Oh, that is a
The
good
Fighting
cover.
Army, Charlton Comics from the '60s.
Nice.
And yeah, I just thought that artwork stood out. It was completely
Oh
different
yeah.
from any of the other covers. That
Good looking cover from that era, that's for certain.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
really good detail. The rest of them were regular cartoony, but the one that really got me excited was this one.
The Hardy Boys. Wow,
Oh, no
nice.
doubt,
Key
since I've seen
Hardy
your Hardy
Boy.
Boys collection.
Yeah, I never even I hadn't even thought about there being Hardy Boys comic books. In,
Well, Hardy Boys and even Nancy
like,
Drew were such a big
yeah,
young adult. Those
and I
two
know they got
titles I
newer
recall.
ones, but I didn't. And they even had the Hardy
Nice.
Boys cartoon. I mean, of course, I knew that comics existed. I just hadn't thought about them in so long that they completely spaced out of my mind
Right.
until I was up there going through the comics and was like, "What? Cool! $5, pretty good shape. A little
Yeah.
this in there, but I can live with
Yeah.
that." And just the
Oh yeah.
novelty of it. I mean,
Yeah.
where did they get this picture at? Who are they supposed to be?
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that. That was a score right there.
Nice.
And I don't know what's in here.
What the heck? What'd you order?
Yeah, exactly. I've ordered a
Is
few
it
things. That's why I'm not sure what's in here.
in the box?
But I've been trying to get the some of the Spider-Man, all the Disney Spider-Man variants, the odd numbers.
Hmm.
Yeah, odd numbers. Except for one that was an even number, which threw me all out of what? How dare they do something different 1 month?
I know. What jerks.
Probably need to hop off in a little bit,
Oh
to be
no,
honest.
these are the odd numbers that are not the Disney variants. So actually, there's some pretty cool ones here because they're not Disney ones that everybody has seen 100 times.
Hey, Kevin, can you do me a favor on like you know what? I'm gonna find you a Spider-Man comic. It may not be amazing. I know you're focused on that one, but I'm gonna find you one that's really cool.
How about that one?
I
That
like
one
that
is
comic. Nice Green Goblin and Spider Man. Nice little cross up there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Uh,
I may need to go. I'm gonna go shower real quick. I'll be back, Kevin, in like 5 minutes.
and I finished my Damage Control miniseries.
Nice.
That's
That's
good. You're trying to
why
finish
I
that run.
ordered these comics because I needed this one, but the postage was $5.99. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay $11 for one comic, but if I can find a few other comics I need, and he combined shipping, which he did, he let me know he would. So
It's usually how it goes when you're trying to assess whether you want to buy it. It's always the
yeah,
shipping that prevents you from buying a lot of things. But
right. And if I can get enough to make it where I'm only paying 50 cents extra an item, and they're ones I need to get anyway, I'm gonna have to buy them if I want the whole series.
right, how many books was that run that you just finished?
Uh, you mean total?
Yeah.
It started with one, which I already had number 1 through 15, and then
Oh,
that's when I
okay.
quit
Okay.
collecting for a few years. Went back and number 49 just came out, I think. Or
That's
no,
pretty cool.
59. Number 59 just came out. So I was about 35 issues behind, and I've got most of them now, and a couple of extras of some because they had 2 or 3 covers, and I wanted the Scotty Young and the Walt Disney cover.
Okay. Okay.
And then this is actually number one. Yeah, this is the same number one I already had, but a variant that I like better. I had the A mass produced variant because that's all my comic shop gets. If I want the cool covers, I have to order them. They don't do enough business to get the ratio specials.
I see.
But yeah, so that's that. He went to go take a shower, and I've opened my cards, and it appears to be working as well as StreamYard did.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely something to play with, and they have, like I said, a desktop version that's standalone, which I have as yet to play with, which I've been told is simply a skin for OBS. It uses the OBS engine. In fact, it used to be called Streamlabs OBS. Even though OBS told them they're not allowed to use the name, they said, screw it, it's open source, we're going to use your name. But now they don't, so apparently they did get in trouble for using it. But so anyway, I downloaded the Streamlabs OBS plugin, and you have to turn off your freaking antivirus because it thinks an antivirus is installing when you're installing that plugin, or it thinks a virus is being something malicious is happening.
Probably because it probably has to grant certain privileges on your computer. Any software that does that is
Yep, that's
automatically
gonna be
flagged as a
streaming.
virus, usually.
But you should be able. God, it took me forever to find the place in Windows to exclude it, so it would quit doing that, and I could keep my protection turned on and
Right.
exclude that folder. It kept that was the problem. It wanted me to. It kept opening the regular program files folder, and the x86 folder, and mine's a 64-bit, so it was in the 64-bit folder.
Yeah, you always have to be careful when you manually fiddle with your settings. So you
Oh
could
yeah.
be opening up for other vulnerabilities as well, right? So
Yep.
something you want to be wary of.
That's why I didn't want to turn it off. I just wanted to exclude it, which used to be fairly easy. If you were administrator of your system, you right-clicked on a file and said exclude. You can't do that now. You have to go into the security settings and go into the exclusions list and add it.
I see.
Windows changing shit that doesn't really need to be changed just because.
Well, I mean, you never know what the reasoning behind
Yeah,
that is.
I'm sure they have reasons that
Yeah.
I'm
Run
not
as an
aware of.
administrator or to segregate it from other parts of your system and stuff is always.
Well, I think that's probably what it is. You used to could run your system full time as administrator, and I don't think you can really do that now.
Well, it works a little bit more like when you log, it just depends on how your user account is configured, right?
Yeah,
You can be an
and what
administrator.
version of because I used to use Pro all the time because I worked.
Hmm.
I had to use it for work. Now I don't. I use Home Edition because it's cheaper and it does everything I need it to do.
Yeah, I think I've got I think the
database.
pro version allows you virtualization, so which is good if you're trying to run like emulation or
Yeah,
games or stuff
exactly.
like that. Then you probably need that.
Right. I don't do
But
that anymore, so I don't need that anymore.
yeah, I think by default, since I use just one machine for work and then my own personal use, I've got to have the pro edition. I think that's the main feature why.
There's all kinds of layouts here. Oh, there's some you can't use unless there's 5 or more people.
I know the StreamYard you can configure it. That's just I've never bothered to mess with the
Yeah.
default settings. Don't see a real need to.
I've noticed that in StreamYard just recently that you could set up like scenes, kind of, which is what you'll be able to do with this because it ties into OBS and it's more like that than what I'm using right now. So the next time I go live is going to be another test because I'll be using the desktop
Right.
software instead of the web-based, which will take Chrome out of the picture, and we all know what a resource hog that is.
Yeah, it's
Not
tough
that
to
I'm
find a
super-
good browser that's just kind of stripped down. But then again, the web's gotten so
Yeah,
complicated.
even the most stripped down Firefox is still. Don't they still have Firefox in some capacity? I'm not sure. I know that.
Yeah,
used
they
to be
do.
the-
I just use Edge now because Edge uses Chromium, which is basically the same engine,
Right.
rendering engine as Chrome. So basically the same browser nowadays. There's no big difference between the browsers.
Which is pretty damn ironic.
Yeah.
Considered.
Well, there's no need to. I mean, the reason why the browsers, at least in the early 2000s, were so important is because, you know, advertising or for other reasons, you know, the way that Microsoft embedded certain things within their browser.
Yeah.
But now that everything's, you know, not so PC centric, it doesn't even matter anymore what
Yeah.
browser. It's like your refrigerator. It's become an
Right.
appliance, right? So
Because the entire operating system is designed to be part of the web.
right, exactly.
Yeah, I figured by now nobody would have a PC. We would all be logging into some big client that provides.
I think the PC will always have its usefulness. Like for example, I will always run off a PC because the apps or the even the input, you know, mouse and keyboard, there's nothing else that will compete with it at this moment, right? So
That's the thing at this moment. But when you can instantly send a signal as if it's possible, maybe
it could be, but there's always going to be a latency
there'll be
issue,
a
right?
big client server in every neighborhood for that area that will have all.
Even
the
with
power.
cloud computing, right? You can't do gaming on cloud. Latency from here to a mainland server from Hawaii is always going to be minimum. It's literally the laws of physics, right?
Right.
100 milliseconds response. That's too laggy for gaming
Yep.
What are we talking
or
about?
any kind of cloud service. So latency and
Stuff
bandwidth is
above
always
your head.
your.
Probably.
Just talking about some computer stuff.
Although, you know, I can see consoles becoming that way. They just plug into the PlayStation server like you would have one. There wouldn't be one central one that everybody uses, but
They've tried cloud gaming, but that's the problem. In fact, PlayStation Network has a way that you can emulate through basically a cloud platform and play some games, but it's
Right.
too laggy.
yeah.
You know, the input lag for video games, you know, since you're looking, it's a visual medium, you know, it has to be almost instantaneous to where your brain can process it.
Yeah.
And I think that the lag time for like a human to process a image is like, you know, in like the single digit milliseconds, right? Where
It's 24
the time to
frames.
hit a server and to have the response come back from
What
and
do
for
you
them to
mean?
transmit, be able
You
to
mean
transmit video and
Sorry.
audio is going to be possibly up to 150 seconds lag or whatever. It's just too perceptible. Even
Yeah.
TVs, when you look at a LCD, there was always a big thing between the CRTs and the LCDs, because the LCDs had, for the longest time, just a very small, tiny perceptible amount of lag, input lag, which is about 20 milliseconds. Whereas something analog like an old CRT did not have that lag
Right.
built in.
Yeah.
And the technology's
They
gotten
all
better
do
over the
analog.
years.
It
Yeah.
was a wave, not a digital signal.
Yeah.
In the it's kind of funny because the way they work, maybe it was Steam, where they were, because you play through the cloud and like you can, like you were saying, the PlayStation server, you can do that with Steam too. You're playing on a website basically somewhere else.
I think it works
Mhm.
for certain things, like say for example,
Right.
like a strategy
Simple
title or
things.
turn-based game.
Yeah, easy.
Certainly will work, but anything
Small.
that's
The less data it's got to send, then the better it's going to work.
yeah.
So what they started doing was putting the graphic portions on the client side, and it's like,
Yeah.
well, if you're doing that, then you're going back to the old, you're kind of going back to the old way of having to have storage on the client now.
That's why you can't get rid of the PC, is because ultimately you need something to render it at real time, right? That's the biggest challenge when it
Until
comes
they
to any
can
kind
do
of
that
cloud.
from a cloud-based server, it's
Yeah,
just not gonna work.
exactly. Yep.
But one day,
Someday, the problem is, as I mentioned, right? Like the network lag, right?
yeah,
Like if I'm trying to reach a machine in California, it's gonna go through physically maybe 20 or so different routers or endpoints to get to the destination machine that I'm trying to communicate with. When they can reduce that lag from whatever it is now, 100 milliseconds to 5-10 milliseconds, the problem is you're limited by the laws of physics, right?
yeah,
Like fiber optics uses light
there's
to
the ceilings.
communicate, and then you
Mhm.
still have
I
to
don't
go
think we
through
hit the ceiling though.
to process each individual message at every step in the way. So someday we'll get there.
They keep
Not
coming up
quite
with
there
ways
yet.
around it.
Yeah.
Like it was brilliant when they came up with using color frequencies
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
fiber optic
I've
capacity.
looked into the history. I watched an hour-long documentary on the making of the blue LCD
Yeah,
or LED. It's fascinating. It
right.
took them 40 years to figure out how to make a blue
Development too.
LCD or
Yeah,
LED. It's freaking
right.
crazy.
It is. The little things like that about
Small
technology,
things, right?
people don't have a clue.
Absolutely. Like you can't have an LCD display or LED display without a
Yeah,
blue
without a
LED,
blue
because you only have red and
LED, well, we
green
didn't
to
have
make the
them.
colors. Yeah.
Had green ones, had red ones. I had,
Yep. Yep. Even the history of the TV, I was watching a documentary on the history of how to make a color CRT.
right.
Fascinating stuff.
Oh
Pretty
yeah,
cool.
that's wild how CRTs work. It's almost like, rather than try to explain it to people, it's like it's magic, man.
It is magic, It is freaking magic. These
Right?
guys, these are, these
I
scientists
can
or
understand a digital display much easier than I can understand CRT.
the physic the those these
We're
what are they
gonna be
called? I
hard.
guess applied physicists is
Yeah,
freaking amazing.
no
At what
doubt.
Mhm.
the solutions they come with, ingenious designs.
Oh, you were talking about the human eye. Uh, I read, as a projectionist, I read a fascinating article about the science of the human eye and how they found out that people see at different frame rates. The
You
average
do, yeah.
the average
Even the way
person,
that your brain processes, like your brain is
exactly,
so amazing,
it can, some people, the average person, it's about 20 to 22 frames per second.
about there,
Mo-
yeah.
Movie theaters were 24 frames a second, and
Because if it was
all
any
they can,
slower, you would notice the
yeah,
motion,
and that is
right?
the flicker, and that
Yeah.
flicker gives you a headache. Willie Mays, Babe Ruth, I think Mickey Mantle, all said that they couldn't go to those picture shows because they gave them headaches
Because they could see at their brain could
because they're
process,
processing frames
yeah,
faster. And
their
that means
reflex
instead
time.
of seeing that ball 3 times as it's coming toward the plate, they see it 5 or 6 times
Yeah.
and can adjust for it. That's why they
That's
were big heavy
insane,
hitters.
right?
And that's
The
what that
science
article was
behind
all about, how sports famous big hitters had that ability, and if you've got it, then you've got an advantage. If you're one of those people that can process visual images just that little bit faster,
Right,
you might
right.
not be able to sit in the theater and enjoy a movie. Well, now you can, since digital is 30 to 60 frames per second.
Or those who are blessed with photographic memory
Oh yeah,
or the ability to
I
remember
envy those
minute
bastards.
details. Yeah.
Like friggin' Sheldon on Big Bang Theory can remember what they call it, a didactic memory. He can remember
Yeah.
everything exactly as it happened.
Your brain does it with so little power, right? Like the
Hmm.
wattage of the human brain, it's something like 40 or 50 watts, right?
Right.
Whereas
Hmm.
a computer that you sit on is like 900 and isn't even partially as
Mine's
capable
a
as the
heater.
human brain. It's
Mine's
crazy.
I call mine a space heater.
Yeah. I don't think I've got a whole lot going on up top, but
I got the I got two S2, I forget the model number, but they're SLI video cards. Top of the line. They cost me $800 each when I bought them.
oh, back in the day, yeah. Those
It's
kind of
about
rigs were
5
very
years ago. I
expensive.
built this computer. It needs to be upgraded, but I can
Yeah.
still run about anything I want to run. Haven't run across anything yet. So
Well, it's the Murphy's law. Well, not Murphy's law, but it's the law of computing, right? Where your processing power is going to double about
doubles
every
every
two and a
6
half
months.
years or
The
so.
price halves every 6 months.
Yeah.
It's
It's incredible because what you hold in your hand you would
Murphy law.
fit in something like the size of a basketball gym 30 years ago.
Right.
Yep.
So it's incredible.
Oh yeah. My calculator over here has more power than NASA did when they put a man on the moon.
Exactly. Yeah. Yet the computers have become so inefficient because they can. There's the processing power is available nowadays, which is
Yep.
kind of
They load it up
fascinating.
with crap you don't need.
That's why Chrome is so slow. See, we came full circle.
Exactly.
What's
Hmm.
up, Chance?
Chance.
Sorry, we're
Chance.
putting Will to sleep here.
No, no, I'm learning.
But it's
I
the same
think.
thing with this Streamlabs is a little more resource demanding than OBS because it has all these widgets, the skin and everything built in
I'm
with
pretty
the
sure my
resource.
StreamYard lags as well. My PC is, I think, about
Yeah,
8 years old at this point, so I need to upgrade this
yeah,
machine.
you're in the same boat I am. I need
Did
to
you build your own PC?
yeah.
Yeah, I do that
People like me and
every few
Aaron, we're
years. I
kind of
will build my
insist
own
on it.
PC. Will
I'm not
I've
gonna
even
buy
got a
a
three and a
PC
half inch
ever.
floppy drive on this thing still.
I don't even have one. There's no drives on mine at all. No
I've
physical
got a
drive.
floppy drive. I've got a regular DVD drive. I've got a
If it
HD.
wasn't for the fan, you wouldn't know it was on.
Mm-hmm.
Man, digital solid state hard drives were a freaking blessing too.
Yeah, well, when I get a chance, I'll upgrade. I'll document the process. I'll show you how to build a computer.
Oh,
It's not
hell
that
yeah.
hard.
I love hearing those
The
stories.
hardest part about building a computer is taking the cover off and sticking your hands into that thing.
Yeah, you pretty much just plug in the wires wherever they fit,
'Cause
and it
you know,
works. It's magic these
it's like
days.
putting a puzzle together, like building a model.
Yeah,
It
you don't
took
have
people
to
a year to make
configure
because it's so expensive and it's
all the hardware configuration is all done
the
automatically,
hardest
right?
part is installing Windows and actually getting it to work with
Yeah,
everything you just put in.
we've come a long way since the
That
90s,
takes
right?
5 times longer than actually
Oh,
putting
yeah.
the damn thing together.
Yeah. Or even the 80s. All that stuff you had to configure all the hardware, the individual interrupts and the different,
You had
all
to
these different things because your hardware is going to
all your jumpers. You had to change jumpers to be able to connect stuff.
how the wiring and all
All
that stuff
solid.
mattered. Now everything's
There was
plug
no
and
such
play.
thing as what do they call it? The startup chip.
Oh, your BIOS.
Yeah, there was no such thing as a BIOS when I started.
Yeah,
The
or you had
BIOS
to
was on your floppy drive.
you
You
had
had to
your
have it in order to turn it on.
config.sys.
Yeah, on a floppy
All your
disk.
hardware
2 gigs.
configuration.
You had to have
Tell
the
you
2
what drivers to load up for which hardware devices you had on your machine.
and if you were lucky, you had 16 kilobytes of RAM,
SEP
so it could
16
hold all
KB.
those drivers and stuff for that.
then you had your standard memory, and then you had your extended memory, and then you had expanded memory, you had extended memory. It just got computers used to be a lot more difficult back in the
Oh,
day.
yeah.
I'll put it that way.
And I have to say,
Yeah.
what was it? Windows 3.1. I mean, it was really just a DOS GUI.
It was a program that ran on top of DOS,
Yeah.
basically, right? DOS was an operating
Which
system,
I
and
think that's Windows until what, XP?
Windows 95 was the first where
95
Windows
was native.
became Windows basically integrated DOS, or the disk operating system, and built a
It
GUI
became
over it, which became Windows
MS-DOS
95. Yeah.
at that point.
Before that, everything was from the command prompt. Although you had something
Oh,
like
yeah.
you had programs like DOS Shell, which would give you a
Yeah.
visual representation in your file drive.
Yeah, you remember all that. Of course, I think last time I did all that, you weren't born yet.
Yeah. Well, I remember it because I was always on the computer as a kid. I learned all this stuff as a kid, right? So
See, I was in
I'm
the
not a
arcade
computer
with
prodigy, but I knew how to
arcade
use a
when I
computer
learned all
from a very young age. I wanted to play freaking Sim City, and I had to figure out how to do that, right?
this. Right.
I need more than 640 KB of RAM. I need to. Oh, this machine has 4 megabytes.
The
How do I
first game I
access the rest
played,
of the memory?
as many people probably know, Oregon Trail, the text prompt.
Oregon Trail.
That had to be the first one on a TRS-80 Model 3.
Any kind of old text-based games.
The old trash 80, as we called it.
Even graphics. I've watched graphics evolve from, your 4-color display. You had 4 colors before. Imagine that, okay?
Man, the green monochrome screens I remember connecting to bulletin boards, local bulletin boards, and you could download dirty pictures.
Took you
It would
ages, right?
It would
Because you're
take
downloading
3
at like
hours to download
1
a
kilobyte per second.
looking. Yeah,
Not even. Now, image is probably about 1 megabyte, or about 1 million bytes for everybody, and your download rate with like even a good modem, a 56K modem, is only that's 56K bits. You're talking about 3 kilobytes per second, so it'll take you about 5 minutes to download a good image.
Knowing the stuff like that, pointing out to people that that sounds real good, but look, that's bytes. That's
yeah. So it all ties into
RMS
math.
wattage. That is actual peak wattage.
Oh yeah, for your power system and
With your
stuff.
power systems, yeah. It's 300 watts. No, it's about 120 watts.
Yeah. That's why your computer doesn't start up. This machine's got a nice 800 watt power supply. Peak. All right, guys, I probably have to head off. I've got to go and do some stuff.
I got them 2
Thank you, Aaron. Have a good one, man.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks for having me on, Kevin. Really appreciate it.
Showed up. I was able to test everything.
Yeah, it looks like it went pretty well. I'm pretty sure you're gonna figure out all the glitches and then report to us how we should all switch from StreamYard and stuff. So
yeah, well, I don't think that's everybody's switching from StreamYard as fast as they can. It looks like.
Well, with those price increases, it's ridiculous. I don't think anybody's got $50 a
all
month.
the other, like Restream, AVMux, Streamlabs, they're all still $19.95 for their Ultra plan.
Yeah, doesn't make any sense. I don't see how they can price like that, unless for business purposes, right? So maybe they feel like they have enough business they can do that.
Said enough people will stick with us that will make a lot more money.
That's pretty much what it is.
Yep.
Way of the world. All right, guys, take it easy. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you guys later.
You too, man.
All right. This is pretty good software. I think Paul will like this.
You think Paul would like this?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But
he can put all the clips he wants, and it works just like StreamYard pretty much,
Mhm.
and it's got some cool background.
So how long were you on Jigs last night?
Not long after you left.
You must have gotten sleepy.
Yeah. I read something. Did I tell you I read the Elmer Fudd? Did you read that?
No, I didn't get it. Was it good?
Oh man, it's great.
I hear it. Is it funny?
Yeah, I mean it's
Is he the only
it's
Looney
more
Tunes
detective
character?
story.
Is he the only Looney Tunes character in there?
Here, let me show you. This one page, it won't spoil anything, but it's the cute little Easter egg tip of the hat to everything.
Mm.
And I like this kind of noir detective story.
Yeah, I like those.
And it's being narrated by Elmer Fudd. So you
Oh
kind of
God,
almost have to read it out loud. I try to see it out there in the past, in the future. Wayne Bo's waiting, going into Porky's that day. All the W's.
that's great. Where does it take place in Gotham?
Yeah, in a bar. Porky's bar. See, there's Porky.
Oh, Porky Pig's in it.
Yep.
Nice.
Where's the? Didn't expect to see you here. Dude's eating a carrot. Elmer's here. You're here to kill me.
I don't see anything.
Oh.
Have you seen the Robot Chicken where it's Looper, the movie, and it's called Whoopa? I was told to kill my former self. Please kill me.
There you
No,
go.
it's so good.
That guy at the bar is Bugs. Doesn't look nothing
Oh, it's
like
supposed to be Bugs.
Yeah. And he's there to kill Bugs. Well, I'm not going to do it right here. But what's the other?
Oh, that's funny.
The guy in the background saying, "So I say to her, honey, I thought I saw a putty tat."
Oh my
There
God.
he is. It's that's supposed
Oh,
to be Tweety.
I can't see it.
I did.
I don't like this format. It's throwing me off. Can't see crap. Do you want to go to StreamYard and end this and you can show me it better? Because I don't
Yeah.
know why it's acting weird on my phone. Cool.
There's
Let's
Taz.
do that real quick. Yeah, I can't see anything. You'll have to show me on StreamYard.
All right, Chance, come join us on StreamYard. If anybody else is
Yep. Yep.
there, y'all, thanks for coming and playing with my experimental stream.
Yep. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, y'all. How do I end this?
Bye.